Broadbent, violinist and instructor at Online Violin Education, where I train violinists all over the world how to improve their violin technique for more melodic playing. What I just played for you is an exercise out of strengthening exercises for first position. I'm really excited to show you. Here it is. Dun, dun, dun. I've written over 20 books. I've lost count, honestly, and I have at least 15 published at Online Violin Education, and this is the first book that I have actually printed up because I write the books, I edit them all digitally, and I print them up at home on the home printer and work from there and put all my notes in and edits and everything. But I finally printed one up professionally, and I'm so excited about this. And when I was walking from the printer with this in my hand, it just felt so like full circle because if you have followed me, you might know the story, but maybe not. I started actually teaching, play teaching I should call it, when I was 5. Actually, my first instrument was piano, and I studied piano from seriously from 5 till 18 years of age, and then at the university I got a minor in piano. I wanted to continue with piano, but I just couldn't do both instruments at once. And so at any rate, when I started to learn the piano at the age of 5, I would instinctively teach my Shih Tzu at the time, her name was Tina, or I would take my dolls. The Cabbage Patch dolls were really all the craze at that time, so I would take my dolls, I'd line them up, and they would all have piano lessons. And this is just something I just did, and without knowing it, I was actually reinforcing everything I ever learned in the lessons because I was teaching what I learned in the lessons to my Shih Tzu and my dolls. So that started at 5 years of age. So I'm just really excited that here I am finally printing up my exercise book that I have written. So I've written many books for violin studies, and like I said, this is the first one I printed up. So let me just show it to you. Okay, so what you can do is when you purchase these books, they're 100% immediately downloadable. So you can just download them and work from them from the computer. You don't have to get them printed up if you don't want to. But everybody's educational style and learning style is different. So perhaps you do better if you have something on your stand that you can write on. Or perhaps you do enjoy reading from a tablet, is keep everything on the tablet and save a tree and not print. So it's totally your choice what you want to do. So if you do decide to print, I would highly suggest to print, of course, in color if you want to have color, but to print it in such a way that you have a nice plastic cover here on the top and a black hard cardstock cover in the back with spiral bound. The reason why the spiral bound is really nice is because you can open it up, put it on your stand, and it lays flat. Okay, so I would suggest a spiral bound. All right, now this specific book is strengthening exercises for first position, and at the beginning of the video I played a little bit of one of the exercises. This book walks you through different finger patterns and specific exercises for those finger patterns, so you can see here. And these exercises specifically help you practice the distance between every finger within that finger pattern. So it helps with intonation, it helps with finger flexibility, it helps with finger independence. It's just an excellent little exercise book to help you set up a proper hand frame, to make sure that your fingers aren't flying away. All of that is here in this wonderful book. So you can just purchase it, download, take it to a professional printer if you want it printed like this, or just print it at home. It's completely your choice. And this book is specifically for beginner violinists. Perhaps you're struggling a little bit with note reading. The book before this is my Notes on the Violin, which is just a $2 download you can get, and that'll help you associate the notes on the page to where it is on the instrument. Okay, so you can check that out, and then after you do that, the Notes on the Violin, then the strengthening exercises will be perfect for you. It'll last you quite a while to get through the book, and it has every finger pattern, and before every finger pattern you have an image so you can see what exactly that finger pattern looks like and know where to place your fingers on the violin. So it's a really fun, wonderful book to help you walk through and learn. Practice your note reading, practice your intonation, practice every single finger relationship between the finger patterns. You have in this book specifically, let's see, we have 6 finger patterns that you'll be walking through in this book. Now with this book, I do have an online violin education video training course. So if you find that you want more step-by-step training with me at your side in video, walking you through every single finger pattern, and if you wish to have a play-along video, that's also included in the course, and I'll put the link below. That way when you're playing through the specific exercises, you can play with me and hear that you are on pitch, you know, that you're doing it correctly, that type of thing. So when you work through the book, the best way to practice is, for example, on this page, say you might struggle between 2 specific finger relationships, okay, it's 2 specific fingers. So one relationship between those 2 fingers maybe is quite difficult to have it solidly in tune. You know, just put a bracket around there or star it so you know which one is really needs a little bit more time, that's more difficult. Perhaps this one you're doing fine, you don't need to practice it over and over again, but this one is giving you a bit of a difficult time. Then just start and then do that one, say 50 to 100 times, okay? And there you go. So, really exciting day in the world of online violin education for the strengthening exercises for first position. I'll leave all the links below for the book and for the course. Enjoy. Ciao.